The diagnosis of cancer is devastating enough, and often people with illnesses put on a brave face about needing help, or their support network gets paralysed from fear of saying or doing the wrong thing. An advertising executive had this experience when she was told she had aggressive breast cancer. Now, Rachael Lonergan has developed an app for the patient and their would-be helpers. Rachael joins us now in the studio. Rachael, tell us firstly what happened to you.
Late 2008, I was diagnosed with aggressive breast cancer, and at the same time, my sister was undergoing treatment for sarcoma, which is a rare cancer. So it was quite a shock to everybody. And after my diagnosis, I went into surgery and chemo and radiotherapy, and had a good year of a good solid year of treatment. So things were quite difficult, sort of managing the help and assistance that was needed at the time.
So what is this app designed to do?
So this app's designed to kind of remove the awkwardness of that conversation. It's really hard to say to somebody, you know, can I help? It's really hard to accept help if you're a person who's used to being very independent. It's just a really awkward conversation. So the app helps to try to ameliorate that situation and make it deliver more practical help in a way that's a little bit more palatable.
And what difference does it make organising help through an app rather than doing it face to face?
I think we're in a world where we do a lot of things on smartphones, and I mean, people don't even like to phone people anymore. We like to message instead. So it's trying to tap into that behavioural insight and ensure that the help that you need is being delivered, while keeping things very kind of reducing that awkwardness of that conversation.
So when you log into this app, we're seeing some shots of it now. Do you just see a list of tasks that need to be done, and you tick one and put your name next to it? Is that how it works?
Well, the first thing you do is the person who's driving the app, and it can be the person going through treatment or somebody that they appoint as an admin. We like to call it the bossy friend. Everyone's got that friend who does that for them. They create a team, and once they've created a team, they can start scheduling tasks and appointments and things like that, and you can either make them available to anybody to accept and complete that task, or you can direct it at a specific person if it's perhaps something that's a little bit more personal, like an appointment, a doctor's appointment, and then that person accepts the task and it goes into their calendar as part of their normal sort of day-to-day activity.
And what range of tasks are there?
Look, it's kind of completely up to the person. We do recommend tasks. There's lots of things like domestic tasks which people would expect, or helping provide meals or take people to appointments, but there's something that everybody can do. So it could be that you don't want to help them clean the bathroom, but you might be somebody who can help them with their paperwork, their financial paperwork, or filling in those kinds of things. So maybe that's where you can help, or it could just be about keeping people company. There are people who are using the app to schedule visits from friends and those kinds of things as well.
And how are you now?
I'm really well. It's been 8.5, 9 years, and I'm cancer free and doing really well. Yeah.
Good to hear. Rachael Lonergan.